Okay, thanks everyone. Welcome to the live stream. This is we're going to be doing Matthew versus Robert. It should be really interesting, and here we go. Okay, you guys can go whenever you want. I'm gonna turn down the volume on them. So Ben, how's it going? It's going all right, you know. Can't complain. I slept a long time today. Didn't have to work, so kind of just chilled out. So
Sounds good.
yeah. So have you looked at the teams?
No. Do they have Common Hulk?
No, I don't. No, neither of them do.
And this might be interesting.
uh, oh, Robert just got
Okay.
wild.
Well, that's not exactly what I wanted.
So Robert's basically going to be looking. I think for the most part, what he's trying to do is get out Chipmunk Hunk and just trying to get a wide board and KO things with the Shockwave and push for lethal.
Yeah, as we saw yesterday,
Yeah.
the Hogun Bandrel combo is pretty good.
Yeah.
You can be aggressive with it.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Okay.
Hogan, I mean, any of the Warriors 3, any two of them is really super good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as good as Common Hulk, but
I am
still
going
super
to
good.
keep what I got.
And for Matthew, what does it look like he's going for here?
Heimdall. I'm gonna buy
So yeah,
both
Matthews
Fury
is going to do the Hogun Fandral,
and
get a bunch of those guys out. He also has the rare Iron Man, which I really like.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun where you can prep quite a lot of stuff quite quickly.
Yeah, it gets kind of ridiculous.
Interestingly, they both have Shockwave, so
Yeah.
that could be some fun back and forth.
Heimdall.
Yeah, and Robert doesn't have much of a curve except for Jane Foster and Billy Club.
No, but that Heimdall Global will help him.
Yeah. That's the one thing.
set up a bit.
Three in
The
back.
one bad thing about Heimdall is double-sided, so both people get to use it.
That's true.
And Matthew's kind of got an even curve with a 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a bunch of 5s and a 6. So
Yeah, I mean, but when you say Rob doesn't have a curve, he doesn't have a curve because most of his characters are
I'm just gonna re-roll this.
Super.
reasonably affordable.
yeah,
Not like you
Alright.
yesterday.
yeah,
Just being stubborn.
yeah. My lowest cost was a 4.
It's not all that bad though.
Yeah, I'm glad
No,
no
it's
one's
not
gone for the
terrible.
big entrance.
Yeah.
I actually.
What do you think about that dice tower he has?
I'm going
Yeah,
to
it annoys
buy
me.
an Iron Man.
It's super
And
loud, like
save the
really loud.
rest of what I have and
It
pass
is. My main issue with
Nothing in the bag.
dice towers like that is I really don't like picking out the dice. I think it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah,
3,
But he
4.
if he's used to it,
yeah.
then that's fine.
Robert's got like a couple dice towers, but it's like every time he's played with them, he's rolled crap. But like he's rolled crap anyways.
So now he just doesn't use it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Kind of what I want.
I think also it's kind of loud and
It's useful.
it's kind of hard for the recording whenever we do that.
That's true.
That's why I don't use mine. I use mine in store.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah, I liked mine, but I like them when they have the open bottom base, so you can just lift them off and leave the dice.
Yeah.
That's a PSA. Also, I don't know about this two-way.
Mhm.
Okay, 1 build a chipmunk hunk.
That would just make me really paranoid.
What do you mean?
And then I'm just gonna buy.
Like, you know how it comes out two sides,
Yeah.
the bag.
Well, there's 2 different openings
Okay.
at the top for it.
Already.
and I'd be really
I'll pass
paranoid
by.
that like I'd left one in there or like.
All right.
I'm really bad about when I'm playing with the dice tower on cam.
4.
I get so stuck in just sitting in a certain way so I can switch the cameras and all that
Mhm.
I forget to check the other side of it, and I have to position it in such a way that it's not completely in the way of the field.
Let's think.
But yeah,
Where's the green dice?
green dice.
Arch Nemesis.
Yeah, Arch Nemesis.
Hmm.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like Matthew's team.
Re-roll this.
Yeah.
I like that he went for the Iron Man pretty early.
Going to
Yeah.
Heimdall. And then I will buy
Abusing Robert's card.
and
Oh.
I will then pass to you. Pass turn.
Ooh.
Alright, I only have
An
4
early
He doesn't
Hogan
have
purchase.
the uncommon Hogan, which was a problem for you yesterday.
Yeah.
This is just the plain
1, 2.
Jane Immortal Hogan. I think it also might prep a die for Robert, actually.
Did you want to
Yeah.
But it's got great
do a
stats.
chipmunk?
I do need to do a chipmunk. Thank you, sir. I don't have any tokens, so I'm just going to use these D&D dice that I have.
Well, that's totally fine.
It's kind of hard to just make sure you have as many tokens as you're gonna need because who thinks they're gonna get like 20 tokens on the board?
That's just a bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, if you go to
Either.
Mm.
Zach's Etsy shop, you can buy squirrel tokens there.
True.
That's
I am
Dice Masters
going
with James and
to
Zach. For more information, go to.
KO
Go to their channel.
I don't know where you'd go.
Oh man, I think we might accidentally have them on our
to
thing
big
right now.
entrance and
Oh,
buy
we do.
a
Oh, we have them
Biltong,
on the description for some reason.
put it in the bag,
I'll take that off.
and end my turn. Or pass priority in my turn.
All right.
Okay. I switched out an action dice. I grabbed the wrong color. So just wanted to.
It's all
Check
good.
something real quick. I didn't let anyone know that we're live, like a dang dang. Let me see.
Well, hello to those people watching later.
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah,
all
true.
white dice.
I'm fine.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. I'm gonna keep what I got.
Alright.
Field the sidekick, and buy a
I'm just
Fandral.
doing
Full
announcements
price.
right now, so if you wanted to talk through the things.
So I hate buying it for full price. All right.
Alright.
I'll pass to you.
Alright. Clear. Getting a chipmunk.
Robert's more set up on his
Bag.
board state than
Yeah,
Matthew.
sure first. Oh wait, I do have one in the bag.
Yeah, Matthew's kind of missed a couple of characters. That turn was kind of
There. 3.
bad for him because he pulled a load of sidekicks, but it means
Alright.
next turn he's going to get a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
So,
The only problem is you run into instances where you don't have enough to field them if you get them right.
6, 7.
I'll tell you what, that Fandral yesterday was super annoying. Where it costs one more to field something.
Real quick.
it did cost his one more to field, it just never came up.
Yeah.
Alright. Big entrance.
Mhm.
2,
Oh no, Rob bought big entrance.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a shockwave. Putting it in the bag.
Do I have
And I will pass prioritize into my
Robert
turn.
likes big entrance. I'm so glad I didn't get it. Because I hate
Wow, that's an interesting turn for Matthew.
it. Yeah.
He's got enough to field. Okay. And those Jane Fosters come out, and they're always free to field.
Yeah.
Now, do you risk rolling the Hogun for a Jane Foster?
He doesn't have any energy to roll the Hogan. To field Iron Man.
You got the
I'll
Jane
pay one
Foster.
fist to field Iron Man.
Why
at
didn't he re-roll Hogan?
Level 2.
Because he wouldn't have had any energy.
Yeah.
I will field Jane at level 1.
Alright.
So now that's the rare, which makes all the immortal
I
characters
think
he
I'm
has
going to
cheaper.
do the Arch
yeah.
Nemesis Global, protect that, and prep a die.
Alright.
Only if he had Hella to really make that team
And-
go.
I'll pass to you.
Alright.
Fully
Pass
notified of
back.
everyone. On
Arch Nemesis is a shield, and he played a fist.
Okay.
Enter.
What?
Clear.
He used Arch Nemesis Global, but it's a shield, not a fist. He paid a fist.
Did you just pay a fist for the Arch Nemesis Global?
No, I'm sorry, not the. I meant the Shockwave Global. I meant the
Okay.
Shockwave Global,
Okay.
the generic one. Yeah, I looked at the wrong card.
Okay. All right. Makes sense.
Either way, same outcome.
So he just prepped a die.
He's just doing it for the rare Iron Man,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Everyone should use that card.
In draft.
Mm.
I mean, you use it in. You have a Iron Man team with suit up, and that's super annoying.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I actually broke it up and made another team.
Yeah.
The Iron Man's currently in my draft team, so
Mm.
I don't want it in another team because then I have to switch dice around. So I
And
broke that team
KO
apart.
all your
Hmm.
stuff and prep. It's all gonna be prep.
Yeah, Ben brought up a good point yesterday. He thinks that we should stream or record our practices
That is garbage.
when we just play like teams back to back to back to back to back. I think that might be interesting. I don't know. My game, we always go back on moves because we're just trying to figure out the most optimal thing for a game.
Yeah, that's still interesting to watch.
Yeah.
What would you do here then? Rob has got a shockwave, which would KO basically all his characters. Unless he
I am
protects them.
going to
Mm.
field a
He's gonna let the shockwave go to waste.
sidekick.
Looks like it.
I would buy a Jane Foster.
I would do the shockwave. But I would do the shockwave. It's still 3 damage. Protect a couple of things. Use the shockwave.
It's not double burst.
6, 7.
Oh, so it doesn't do the damage.
No, it just knocks out sidekicks.
2 in the bag.
It has to go to waste.
2 in the bag for sure. Oh, and,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
What else did you buy?
I think I got a sidekick and a big entrance.
I mean, he's got.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if he uses shockwave here, it hurts Robert way more than it hurts him. It hurts.
No, it still
Matthew.
takes out all his sidekicks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
pass turn.
I'm gonna before you do that, I'm gonna do the shockwave global and prep that from my back.
That is
Yeah, and then now I'll draw 1 from the back. Three more.
The thing is, though, that Iron Man doesn't really work that well with HXG.
Yeah.
Not what I'm looking for.
I mean, it would work on the one turn, then you just use shockwave global on the other. Professor Xavier is much better with him.
Oh,
The new
this.
PXG. That's what I should have done yesterday. Rerolled everything.
Okay.
The sidekicks. Well, neither of these teams has a particularly good way around
Each other.
each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will buy a Fandral.
Alright.
I
field
guess Matthew has
global
the US agent, which does some
Hogan,
damage.
Which means you prep a die.
Yeah. It sacrifices his character,
Yeah.
his
You get to
sidekicks.
prep a die from your bag.
I believe, doesn't it?
I will do Shockwave Global, protecting Jane. Prep a die from my bag.
Why do I get to prep a die?
When I field Hogan, you get to prep a die from your bag.
Oh.
He sucks.
I'll take it.
He does have
Yeah.
monster stats. though.
And
Okay.
I
So
will- I'll just
yeah,
put
you get to
some-
sacrifice any number of your own sidekicks. If you do, you do 1 damage to target opponent for each sacrificed.
Yeah, so
dies.
that's a little bit of way to do
He would
over
sacrifice.
the wall damage.
Yeah.
Chunk out there. And we're rolling all these.
Oh man.
Like, we're currently waiting, I guess, for one of them to get a big enough field to do significant damage, which
I don't think we're gonna get there.
I don't know. Well, Rob has the
Chipmunk.
billy clubs, which can also do a bit of damage
Yeah.
and clear a little bit of the field.
Going to pay 5.
He is probably going to clear out Jane Foster
Uh,
and Jane Foster probably in 2 sidekick and a
Jane
sidekick.
Foster has 2 defense, right?
Yep.
I will
Yeah, those
take
billy clubs are really good if they have Daredevil.
He was trying to get it. He was me and him were talking about that, and he got it in a real life draft that we had one time, and it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But he was trying to get it this time and couldn't get it.
So it's a magic missile
I'm gonna
that
do
only
the
you can buy.
Shockwave Global to
Yeah.
prep another die.
But both players are ramping pretty efficiently.
Take 2 in the bag.
Yeah.
It's just I don't see a way around walls for either of them.
Yeah. Matthew's going to be rolling quite a bit here.
I don't know, what does he buy with it? You roll for a bunch of sidekicks and hope you get US agent?
Yeah.
Going
I mean, the Jane Fosters get sacrificed also if you want to do maximum damage.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
he's obviously reroll that sidekick, so
Yeah.
Field a level 3, Jane Foster.
I mean, he could just start buying immortals and swinging through,
I'm
but
going to
Robert's just
swing
going to turtle up with
3,
chipmunks.
4,
But it would
5.
also clear out Robert's field
By
from him being
Shockwave.
able to do massive over.
Well, it looks like they're just both going to go for Shockwave.
Yeah.
You have your own shockwave, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Did he buy Roberts?
And
No, they both have Shockwave.
Yeah. One of the things that Shadow always tells me: buy your opponent's thing, even if you have the same thing.
I will.
That's really stupid.
I know.
I will.
He says this
do
for
the
intimidation
Shockwave.
purposes.
Yeah, that's really dumb. That like would
Actually,
literally
no.
work the
Nope,
opposite
change
way
my
for
mind.
me.
I'm actually not going to. I'm going to.
I've had someone do that to me, and I'm just like, all right, cool.
Buy a Fandral.
Like Charlotte, she legitimately tried to buy up all her
Yeah.
surprise
But that makes
attacks.
sense, right? That Hulk
Ye-
is super strong, and that's
Yeah.
a good way to trigger it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't really work when you have the same.
Yeah. She got all but 2 surprise attacks purchased, and I was like, I can't let you buy all of them. She's like, well, I lose.
None of this helpful.
Rob has a bit of a problem here because all his characters are level 1.
Yeah, he's never gonna have enough energy.
One of these.
So Shockwave clears
Everything.
everything.
And shockwave did not come up.
I don't think Shockwave coming up is a problem.
Big entrance.
You need some characters that are level 2 or 3.
Not good.
He needs to buy Spider here. Oh, he can't. Ugh. Um.
Can't buy anything.
Yeah, he might buy big entrance.
No.
And I need 2 bolts, right, to do a damage to something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Robert has to attack with Chipmunk Hunk to try to get him on the higher side,
Maybe.
or buy another one.
Big entrance.
But he almost all of his dice are. Well, he's only got 3
I will just
sidekicks
go ahead and
on
just
board.
Okay. Got 4 in the back.
Matthew currently has 12 damage on the field.
Yep. And he only has to protect one thing.
Roll these. Okay.
So
Um,
Matthew has a good way to get around Robert.
No.
Yeah,
I'm going
that's
to
the way
Heimdall.
Robert's rolled.
I'm going to big entrance a Thor into my bag because that should be 3 less. So.
Why is it 3 less?
And
Because Jane Foster.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all I can do.
It's-
I'll pass to you. This is a slog.
This is a game.
Yeah,
Against me.
I think Matthew's really close to having lethal.
Here we
Yeah, he is.
go. I need this
Probably needs a
spider,
spider on level 2 or 3.
and it did not.
Or, just come out.
Give me another token. Right.
Yeah, Robert's got a very fancy, like, field of nothing with Shockwave. Oh, he just needs to re-roll those.
Rob's got 6 damage currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have anything with me KOing right now. Come on, spider. All right.
Oh.
Is it level 1 or level 2?
What level is he?
He is a
Level 2.
143, which is his level 2. So pick
Oh.
1 to field spider at his level
So he has 1 blocker currently.
Yep.
I will Heimdall Global
Mm-hmm.
for the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Buy another Jane Foster.
buy a Jane
Yep.
Foster.
Just so he has a blocker.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll buy a
that's really what he needs right now. He's never going to have enough energy to protect his stuff.
I think you should just swing with the Chipmunk Hunks. The
Really?
Chipmunk tokens.
Just get it out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. He's got enough damage. It would be pesky.
Don't. Oh boy.
It'd be some damage.
Yeah. So he did
Alright.
not get.
Reroll.
He doesn't have Shockwave.
No. Did he buy Shockwave at least?
Yeah, he did buy a
Got
Shockwave.
it, but on
Okay.
level 1. Alright. So,
Does he do anything besides be immortal?
nope, just immortal. I'll field him at level 1.
That's a much more manageable Shockwave field for him than Robert. Unless Robert shockwaves first. It doesn't give
Buy
him
a Sith.
priority.
I'll do the Shockwave Global to prep a die from my bag.
Alright.
He isn't saying what he's doing it on, is he?
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Um,
He can't Heimdall. Is there anything for
I
2 that he can
will,
buy?
I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, cool.
If Robert gets shockwave, he's gotta do it.
Maybe, but you can't protect all this stuff.
True.
It's not a good time for Shockwave to come out.
He can protect 4 of his things.
Not enough energy.
Is that worth it? If he's clever,
Not enough energy.
he could roll it, attack, see what is unblockable,
Hmm.
and then protect those things.
Yeah.
Decision.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty interesting. He needs a rear roll shockwave though. He can protect 5
Five
things.
things?
Reroll Shockwave. See what happens.
It's not going to come up, and he's going to blame it on the dice tower.
Not come up. Classic. 2,
Oh man.
4, and
Do you think just attacking with chipmunks here?
another Shockwave.
I don't know.
Just garbage.
2, I'm gonna hold on to this. Pass priority.
I'll pass. Oh, I'm gonna do Shockwave. Prep a die. The Shockwave Global.
2, 3,
And
4,
end my
5,
turn.
6, 7, 8.
All right.
Wow, that's so many. That's wow. Oh, that Fandral came out on the 2 side.
More importantly, he didn't get
Alright,
shockwave.
No,
Yeah.
he could reroll. Oh,
Alright.
he can KO sidekick all level
Okay,
ones.
level 1s.
That's it.
Okay, that's a level 1 Fandral.
Oh, it's a level 1 Fandral. He needs to wait to field it.
He can protect it.
Yeah, but he can protect the other things, then field it.
He can still
Okay,
protect the other
I will
things, yeah.
pay. Oh, I will pay the Shockwave Global to protect my Thor and prep a die from my bag. I'm going to play Shockwave and KO all level 1 except for your sidekicks.
Why not his sidekicks?
They should survive, right?
Yeah, they survive.
Why do they survive?
Does that spider do something?
That was
Okay.
What spider is it? Spider might be just
I'll
something.
field my sidekick. I'll pay
Hold
1
on,
to field
let me-
my Fandral.
Alright.
I guess the spider protects
Um,
sidekicks.
Oh,
That is good.
I'm gonna,
That's super
let's see,
good.
I made a little bit of a mess here, but I'm gonna do.
so
Heimdall
Robert's
Global.
not as bad off as he was. So he doesn't have to protect the sidekicks whenever
And then
Shockwave's
I'm
done.
going to.
Do you get to prep a die?
Oh, it's just once per
because
turn.
of Iron Man?
Well, Iron Man is just once per turn.
Gotcha.
So
He can't do it next
I'm
turn
gonna
though.
attack with Hogan, Thor, and Fandral, and Spider has to block Fandral.
Spider has to block Fandral, you say.
He the highest cost character has to block him.
Such a good character.
And what are your Thor and...
It doesn't have to
It's
block,
fine.
right?
They're both.
No, it
5/6.
has to block.
So that's 10.
Okay, it's not a choice.
No choice.
Okay, I'll
can't
block
let it through.
Hogan, and I will take 10.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, they're going back in the bag,
So Robert just took 10.
and they knock each other out.
Cool. Alright.
And done.
Alright. 3, 4. Alright.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Spider came back up.
Hunk on it.
That. So 3, 4. Okay, I am
Man.
going to spin this down to Field Spider at 4-3, which is his
He didn't re-roll.
level 2
Nope.
side.
Wow.
Uh,
I'm going to big entrance.
and
Today,
he really needed Chipmunk.
1, 2, 3.
Didn't really need Chipmunk. I don't know how good that Chipmunk is, really.
Volstagg, put it in the bag.
Okay, he got Volstagg.
I will Heimdall Global,
Mhm.
and I will hold on to this and pass priority,
Pass back.
and in my turn.
Do you like the fact that everyone's starting to take the level 1, level 2, level 3?
All expensive.
Yeah.
It's useful. It's like
Yeah.
really useful.
All this
You
stuff
don't have to ask what
size,
level is it.
doesn't matter.
That's an expensive thing. All right.
Oh, wow. He just got everything.
You got a lot of stuff.
Let's see. Do I even?
It's also expensive to field.
That's 3, 5.
He's got lethal here.
8.
Yeah, he's got lethal.
2, 6. So I've can only
You can't field everything.
have 6 here. So I'm going to re-roll Hogan. All right.
Wait,
And I will pay
Robert can
2
block
Field
with-
Thor on level 3.
He doesn't have lethal.
no, you're
I
right.
will pay 2 to field Fandral on level 3. I'll pay 1 to field Fandral on level 2. 3 left
So
over.
Robert's gonna take out 4 things.
You have Spider and 3
1,
sidekicks.
2, 3, 4.
Matthew also can't attack with the Fandral.
Why?
I will
Because
ping
if they
out-
both
I'm gonna
attack,
spend 2 to take out one of your sidekicks and prep a die from my bag.
Okay.
he can block whoever he wants, I
Damage, right?
think.
Yeah, 1 damage.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
pay a shield to prevent that damage
Yep.
with my Samantha Wilson global.
smart.
What does that speeder do?
It protects the
Okay.
sidekicks.
I don't know about how.
You will then
Oh, yeah, so it couldn't have been
attack
KO'd
with
anyway
Yeah.
by the thing.
Thor?
So
Actually, I'll attack with. Hang on. a second.
The sidekick couldn't be KO'd anyways because of Spider, right?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Still get the. I wasted an energy. Sorry.
yeah, but that was up to Rob to. He didn't have to prevent it.
Yeah.
So Rob deserves to have wasted that.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah, I'm
Robert
just
can
gonna
take it back.
push with these 3, and the spider has to block one of the Fandrels.
The spider does not
I'm
have
guessing
to.
one of the
block.
sidekicks has
I
to
don't
block the
think.
Fandrel also, because it says opposing character with the highest purchase cost must block him.
No, because they
Does
contradict
that
each other, I
count
think.
for a sidekick? I'm not even sure about that.
If he attacks with both Fandrels, he can't. At that point, he's
You
lost the
can't, so you
decision.
can choose.
So one has to. You're attacking with 3, right?
I'm tagging with 3.
Okay, so you block.
Should I tell him?
Yeah, yeah.
If you attack with both Fandrels, Matthew,
Mm-hmm.
I think the abilities cancel each other out because it would be impossible for Rob to block both with the highest attack, so he has to block neither with the highest attack if he wants to.
Oh, if I attack with both of them?
Yep.
That is. I'm still going to attack with them then.
Okay, so Rob, you can freely block.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my.
I think that's
Spider
right.
and
Yeah.
chump block with 3.
I don't know, but I think that makes sense. If he can't block both of them,
Yeah.
All right. I am done.
All right, cool. 2 in the bag.
I mean,
And-
Rob still needs more blockers.
It's
Yeah.
just a matter of time now.
And those sidekicks are because it's combat damage that they get knocked out.
All of these
So.
dice.
Oh.
that's beefy.
Oh. He kind
Level
of.
3?
Yep. I will keep that.
That's a good roll. I mean, I think he probably still needs some sidekicks.
He needs to keep that sidekick.
That. Then I have 4.
Is he just rolling
I mean,
for
I'm
sidekicks?
keeping the 2 question marks and maybe the bolt and roll the other 3.
Yeah. Just keep the 2 question marks
So I'm gonna buy
and
a
roll
chump
everything.
block,
Well, okay.
See, I think that's pointless.
sidekick,
Yeah.
What's the point? You're not going to see it.
Jane Foster on level 2.
That's 4 shields you could use to prevent 4 damage as well
level
Yeah.
3,
with Sam Wilson.
and my
Yeah, he just doesn't see it.
I'm
That
going
means
to
he
do
could let
Shockwave
the
Global to prep a die.
He could let the Iron Man go
Fandle through and take one. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
2.
The field might get do
Four.
pig here
And I
anyways.
wish I played Daredevil. So upset I didn't get one.
Oops, that was I would say the mess.
If he... Alright. So the sidekick survives.
Roll
He,
just the
I would re-roll the
Okay.
shock wave. Well, actually, no, it does 3 damage.
Yeah, it does 3 damage.
Yeah.
All right, I will Shockwave. It'll only take out my own sidekick and do you 3 damage.
Yep. Down to 7.
I will Heimdall.
He
Hey.
grabs a die.
I mean, that's... Should we tell him? Because that's kind of just a benefit for
I
him.
think he's going to do it. Oh no, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think he just wins here.
I have everything I need. I will
I'll tell him at the end of turn if he hasn't done anything else.
Alright.
buy another Thor,
He's not going to do it.
Nice.
and I will do Shockwave Global to prep a die from my bag. And
It worked out anyway.
He didn't have to do that, though. He could have saved his energy for damage reduction.
He could
yeah, I'll
have.
push with those 3 again.
With those 3 again. Okay. Which one is your highest attack? So my highest level has to block Fandral, right?
Well, since I've got 2 Fandrels out there, you're free
you
to
got 2
choose.
Fandrals. Okay.
They're both 6 attack, and the Thor is 8.
Thor is 8. Okay, so I'm gonna block Thor with my sidekick, and then your Fandral is a 6.
Yeah, 6, 4, 6, 5.
6, 4, 6, 5. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Patrick
block
said
the 6, 5
he
with
has to
my
block
5.
1, but gets to choose
Hogan,
which one.
Fandral, whatever is Volstagg.
Really? That doesn't make sense
Jane
to me.
Foster, the last
And he
one.
said if he had
Okay.
2 highest characters, they could both
KO'd.
block the same
Jane
thing,
Foster's
or
KO'd, Volstagg
each
comes out,
block a
and your
different.
Volstagg's KO'd, or your Fandral, whatever their name
Mm.
is. One
Got
of
it.
those guys.
Yeah, I was keeping up.
So how much damage is...
All right,
There we go.
But
your turn.
Let's see if I can do
How
That
much
doesn't make
damage
sense
was
to me.
that?
None.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, here we go. 3 level 2.
Mm.
I don't think it's going to matter for this. We'll tell him after this that we got overruled.
A shockwave.
I know, but why is
So that's
Patrick
first?
overruling us?
Yep.
Because
He doesn't
Patrick's
know
the head judge.
Make it look like I didn't. Just
He
roll
doesn't
the
know
die.
anything.
Alright.
Why does he have to do that, Patrick? If you're there.
Blockers here.
Not that. We'll still tell. Yeah, we'll tell them at the end of the game, or we'll tell them.
After the... Yeah.
Mm.
Because right now the Spider and the Volstagg are the 2... I mean, he's going to be blocking
Do a Heimdall.
the whole entire time anyways.
Why are you not rolling for characters?
We'll do a shockwave to do 3 damage to you. There are no level 1s, so nothing gets KO'd. I'll save these, and I got 4 masks. And I can't buy anything with that.
Did he reroll?
Let me see, what is your basic action? Do arch nemesis, target character that you control and both damage to each other equal to their attack. It's not even...
Oh.
It's spot removal, but
I mean, I might as well.
you can buy one.
All right, I'm gonna buy 1, and I'm going to indicate that by using my gray die.
That's fine.
Pass priority.
I'm gonna do Shockwave Global to draw prep the die. All right.
Once you do that, I am done.
All right. Good.
Yeah,
Rolling.
this is not looking good for Rob here.
So many things.
No, I don't know why Rob didn't roll for characters just then.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, look, there's a big entrance.
He didn't miss a
Gonna
bunch of
use
rolls
that.
though.
Yeah.
Rerolling.
But he's got.
Is he gonna be able to field all this stuff?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a game.
I got some.
Oh,
Oh, I got them all.
That's game. Yeah.
that's
He didn't get enough energy though.
Well, I got. Well, I got a field. Can I field?
that's
Oh.
Oh no, I got enough.
No, he did.
I got 3. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I can only block 2 and
I
prevent
got-
3 damage from somewhere. And
So-
7 life.
I believe I got enough there. Well, if you wanna, we can figure it out.
What's your biggest attacker?
It's gonna be these
Or-
2. They're gonna be 7 and 8. And I'm gonna have a couple of 6s and a 4, a couple of 4s,
Like,
and then a whole mess.
You don't have to calculate. This is just
Sounds
game.
good.
All right.
All right.
Good game.
We got overruled by Patrick.
Mhm.
Whenever you have 2 Fandrels attacking, the person that is blocking with it chooses how to block. So you can't dictate. The one has to block this. The one has to block this Fandrel.
But the two highest still have to block.
That's correct.
Now, does that also include sidekicks?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
They do have a. I guess they technically have a purchase cost of 0. It's
Yeah,
just strange.
yeah. But he can double block with both of the
No,
characters of the
that's not
highest
true,
cost.
right? So to be clear, if you attack with 2 fan rules, he has to block with his highest level character. He doesn't have to block the other one.
Yes.
He just has to block with his highest level.
Yeah. The highest cost.
Yep, sorry,
No.
highest cost. He doesn't
Alright.
have to block both. So it wouldn't go down. It wouldn't defer down to the second highest cost for the second one. It would just.
That makes sense.
So does that make
Okay.
the second Fandral unblockable then?
No, he can still be blocked. You just have to
next-
block with the most expensive.
Patrick said if he had 2
That was
highest
the only way I could
characters,
get Hulk out of the field.
they could both block the same thing, or it's 2 different characters.
Gotcha. All right. Round 2.
But yeah, call out. Call out is what I was thinking of. Call out.
Yeah.
But call out, you can't call out the same things.
Yeah.
So I don't know why this is different. I guess because it's
Alright.
when
So
attacked,
we
so
got
it's when they
sidekick
all
in
attack,
again
not.
from some past year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why that's different from call out.
See if it gets stuck in my bag. Yep.
Because it just looks at purchase price. It doesn't look at anything you choose. So if one is already
Way.
told to block, it goes to the next one after that, is what I'm thinking. But since it's both the same character, you can choose
I don't like any of
how you
this.
block, or how you block them up.
But you could do that. But okay, I don't really understand.
Horrible. I am going to Heimdall. And then I will pay.
I think anyway that Matthew is going to win that game. I don't think Rob.
Yeah, Robert didn't
Did
have
the
enough
right things.
aggression.
You got 4.
Yeah. He rolled for energy when he should have rolled for characters, and rolled for characters when he should have rolled for energy. Which is what I did too. I mean,
All right.
That's true.
it's also true. I haven't watched the video yet. Ugh.
You should.
Yeah, you keep telling me that. I think it's just so I'll cry, and you just want to laugh and cackle.
Spend 2. I'll do a Heimdall. And then I will spend these 2 by a Jane Foster. And then pass turn.
Clear. Big entrance in the bag. Right there.
Man, that's that Iron Man's got to be like as soon as possible purchase.
Yeah. I assume he's going to buy with the Heimdall
Yeah,
dice he has.
yeah. So good.
Whereas for Rob, I think you try and buy a Shockwave and a Spider, and then field the main sidekicks as you can as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah, I think Robert's not in a situation where he needs Chipmunk Hunk, because it just causes him more headache of saving energy.
Have more energy.
Could buy a Heimdall.
Heimdall's not a terrible purchase.
Nice big body.
Yeah.
4
Big
for
bodies don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
2
I know he's just going to clog his bag up.
Yep.
I don't want you to ramp, so I'm not going to use that. Turn.
I still would have KO'd the sidekick personally.
So yeah, here's my point of view. Matthew's going to try and buy the Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
He's going to have enough energy to buy the Iron Man anyway.
What does it matter?
You giving him a sidekick doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's gonna just buy him here without doing anything else. He's just trying to get him in bag.
Shoot, I thought I pan.
Oh wait, no, that's Arch Nemesis.
Field the sidekick. I will.
No, it's not. It's big entrance.
Oh.
In
He never bought Arch Nemesis.
Oh.
And
He was boring.
pass to you.
Tell us your real opinion there, Ben. So, Ben, I do have a question for you. I've been wanting to ask you about this.
Sure.
Have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, I went to a tournament for Magic the Gathering.
Okay. Have you
And lost every single game.
Well, that happens.
And got told I was really bad by every single player. And I was told I shouldn't be there because I was wasting their time.
Did you go home and cry?
No, I just was like, well, I'm not playing this stupid game anymore.
They have an online game that I've been playing a little bit. They're about to release it for everyone, and it's free.
Okay.
You should play that. I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
People in tournaments for Magic the Gathering are jerks. So
Yeah. Anything that I've done, like board game or anything else wise, they're all jerks except for like Dice Masters, and I'm legit like I've been to other things and they're just jerks. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know if it's because I really like Dice Masters and I've done
Um,
decently well, not online, but you know, in live, I've done really well.
Field Jane Foster.
But yeah.
I will buy a Thor.
Oh, that's groovy.
And pass to you.
Nothing in the bag.
By the way, y'all, you really need to look into that rare Xavier School card.
All right.
That gets crazy good ramp
That's
and
cool.
crazy good bag churn.
Wow, look at all these masks.
I did not enjoy playing someone the other day with that one Ben.
yeah, it's cool. I like it.
And if you have Heimdall, it can.
Get all the stuff
Oh my god,
I need at the wrong time.
could prep so much.
Let's go ahead and.
And that's a level 1 Chipmunk Hunk.
We don't need that. Need any of this.
Yeah, he doesn't need the chip. I would re-roll that Chipmunk Hunk to get him off level 1.
Reroll the sidekick.
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna pay 1 to field Chipmunk Hunk on 3/2, which is this level 1 side.
oh.
And then I'm gonna buy a destroyer. Why not?
Destroyer might be the right aggression that Robert needs.
Refilling.
Because you have to attack with it. And this isn't a super rampy team. Well, it's not a team that Robert attacking is going to affect the ramping of it. It really is okay for Robert just to keep attacking. So I don't think the Destroyer is a bad purchase for this one.
All right, I will pay.
I also think Chipmunk Hunk doesn't work
Iron
very well
Man,
with Rob's team.
One.
Yeah, Shockwave kind of
Do the,
nullifies him.
Shockwave Global. Draw and prep a die. And I'll pass turn.
See, here's the thing where he could actually, if he bought Shockwave it quickly, he could get rid of that Iron Man.
4.
But he would also get rid of his Chipmunk Hunk.
Yep.
I'm gonna post that.
You got big entrance.
I can use some masks right now.
Oh, come on. Keep the sidekick. Field the Chipmunk. He didn't field the Chipmunk.
Sucks when your team's horrible.
He didn't feel the Chipmunk.
Nope.
Let's see if he remembers.
If he goes to field something, he'll be like, "Oh, field the Chipmunk," and he rerolled the pawn. So
I think there should be a bottom 8 cut in this tournament.
Alright, I'm gonna Heimdall Global.
I'll be in it.
I could have really used Bolt. That would have been great. But I will pay 5 for a Shockwave
Mm-hmm.
and end my turn.
He doesn't remember. He doesn't get the Chipmunk.
Yeah, I'll do Shockwave.
You don't have a choice. He should have a
No worries.
Chipmunk.
All right, got 3 in the bag.
Chipmunk.
Oh yeah, don't forget to make a chipmunk.
Chipmunk. Oh yeah. There's that Bolt. Ooh, it came in all late. I got used to him being KO'd last game. I forgot to make my Chipmunks.
Oh man, would it be good for Robert to be aggressive at the beginning? Try to
My
get
dog snoring just now.
try to get Matthew on his heels.
Matthew has bigger
Snoring away. Yeah, just
dudes,
So it kind of wouldn't work. All right.
so I don't know if it works as well. I think what Rob should do is field the main psychics as he can and get Spider out, and then cycle a bunch of shockwaves.
Yeah.
And
At least I
Reactions
protected
don't
all
think it's
level
gonna do me
ones.
any
That would be
good.
super amazing for that spider.
That would be
I
pretty
will
strong.
do the Shockwave Global to draw a die, and I will attack with Iron Man and Thor.
This is what the chipmunk tokens are for.
4, right?
4, 3, and a 6/8.
Okay, I'll use a sidekick to block Thor, and I will take the 4 from Iron Man.
Okay.
Didn't
Sidekicks KO.
Why does he want to protect his chipmunks?
2 in the back.
because they don't come back. I think I don't know.
No, I think actually that's not a bad play because you get Iron Man out of the bag, out of the field,
Yeah.
and into use pass. So
Chipmunk.
Matthew
Yeah,
can't
I-
ramp.
I hate
Yeah,
the
but
ones you have to remember
Do you
if
think
turn,
blocking
like,
with the chipmunk would have been
Constantine.
better?
Always, I'm always
Instead of the sidekick, yeah, and
I
keep the
probably
sidekick
would've
maybe.
been
Oh,
regret
keep those
remembering
sidekicks, Robert.
if
Keep
I
those.
had a Constantine, like early on. And it protect 3 guys.
Keep those sidekicks. Don't fill them yet.
I'm not gonna do 2 damage to anything because I have this. And Jane Foster has 3 defense, right?
Yes.
No,
So protect 3.
you have the energy right there, Robert.
Have 3 sidekicks.
Reroll Jane
paying
Foster.
3 to protect my guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will play Shockwave on a burst. Deals you 3 damage. Then I will field my sidekicks.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass priority
Pass back.
and end my turn.
He should have rerolled that Jane Foster. Right?
Yeah, I think I would have, but
Because she's free to field at any point. It's not going to change the outcome of protecting. If anything, you might get more Sam Wilson protection if you get another shield.
well, yeah, I always think if it's on it's on the single shield face or single energy face for a character, you're always better off re-rolling because you can't get any worse than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you can't field that character or whatever.
And he just gets Iron Man to come back up
Level 2.
in a
Iron
better
Man.
position. Oh, man.
Man. Yeah, I'll buy a Fandral.
I think Robert's
for
only
3.
really got the opportunity to
Do,
draw this out if
the
he
Shockwave Global.
can.
Prep a die.
Like,
And
I don't even think he can do that very
I'll pass turn.
effectively, though.
Cool. Clear.
Mm.
3. 4.
He's about to get aggressive. Chipmunk.
Oops, that was regular. 4 fists or math.
Big entrance to the trap.
Yep.
Especially in draft. You should reroll that chipmunk hunk so you can get a level 2 or 3 one.
Alright, I'm gonna risk it.
That's a destroyer.
Oh, it's a destroyer.
Even
Mm.
better. Like, you need to
Oh, you
reroll.
can buy the spider and put it in his bag. That's not bad.
Okay.
Buy a spider.
That kind of worked out.
Pass priority.
Chipmunk token.
Chipmunk token.
gonna do Shockwave Global. And pass back.
And turn.
So with having that spider out, it actually protects his He has to have less energy
Big
for protection
entrance.
Yeah.
if he gets any sidekicks out. And
Yeah,
he's
that's
got
actually
three.
a pretty good combo.
Shockwave into my bag,
Alright.
and I'll do the Shockwave Global.
Oh, he's got Shockwave in his
Die.
bag. That's pretty gross. And he just gets it out.
And I'll pass to you.
It's pretty
Spider's
gross.
coming back anyway.
3. No, crap, there was only 4 in my bag.
That's actually,
God,
it didn't come
He's
up.
that spider.
Yeah,
not what we need right now.
Robert's really fuzzy right now.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He did not get a spider.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Did I get a chipmunk? You did not, right?
No, you did not. Just an army of chipmunks.
Yeah, 2 for a Heimdall.
That's just brutal.
I'm not gonna do anything. I don't want to help you prep. So I'll help
Give him a
myself
sidekick is not that bad.
KO one of my sidekicks.
No, Robert.
No, I don't think that's that bad either.
And that's all I can do.
Although it's a bit pointless
Yeah.
Already in my turn.
because Shockwave's going to kill both of them anyway.
Yeah.
3 in the
Might as well KO his too.
Yeah, but both Billy Clubs was kind of pointless anyway.
Yeah.
If we're being honest,
True. Ooh.
could have game. Yeah. If you get a Shockwave,
Did he just lag for you? Oh, there it is.
he's blocked. I'm not seeing him at all.
Well, that's okay.
He just has to get that Fandral.
Again.
Yeah, but he didn't land.
Oh,
He does have a reroll, right?
The Shockwave.
No, he rerolled.
Mm.
we pass
He's-
priority first. I can protect some guys.
Yeah, so,
No.
uh,
Surprised Robert doesn't say, you heard him. He said it.
Wait, who's on what? Is Rob on 16?
Yeah, Rob's
Some
on
of my
16.
maximum
Game.
rolls on level
I
1.
think.
well, he's so expensive to field. I'm
Yeah.
going to
Pretty sure that's game anyway.
buy a Fandral.
Alright.
Protect your
and then
sidekick.
I'll spend Shockwave.
Oh no, because it's not on the burst. Oh, the Shockwave is not on his
Protect your
burst.
sidekick.
If the Shockwave is on his
Then
burst, it'd be
then I'll
game.
do Shockwave.
Yeah, I think he's just going to do that to KO Robert's
No,
field.
no burst. No burst.
If it was burst, it would be game.
Go away.
I'm gonna just attack with Thor and do 6.
For 6 down to 10.
Wait, you were at 16?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I let
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah. So he goes back in the bag.
That's very disheartening when the
And I
Immortals
will
just go right in the
pass to
bag.
you.
Alright. Anything
Not that big a deal.
He's got to hope for Spider here. Spider and sidekicks. Oh.
4. Stupid spider.
Now he shows his face. I
Fail.
hope he's embarrassed.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's got some sidekicks.
There's that. There's that.
He can get rid of Iron Man.
These.
That's
Get rid of Iron Man. That might be worth it.
Chipmunks.
Chipmunk, yeah.
Yeah.
And a level 2.
He can get rid of Jane Foster. Yeah, Iron Man's the thing. He's got to get rid of that.
Do these.
The entrance. Reroll that, no. Is that on 2 energy?
It's on 2 energy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then he should be keeping that and then rerolling the sidekicks.
Hey guys. Do Iron Man. Oh wait, I'm gonna do 2 damage to.
No. Do it to Iron Man. That's how he's prepping so much, Robert.
Trying not to be too biased, Chris.
I know.
Mhm.
I mean, Matthew's so far ahead. It's ridiculous right now. It's like
Dang it.
I'm winning good games.
I'm gonna do 2 damage to Jane Foster, and then do 2 damage again to Jane Foster.
Okay.
I will pay.
Not what I would have done.
I would have done it to Iron Man.
I would have done to Iron Man as well.
And then I will pass priority.
I'm gonna do the. Shockwave Global
At least
shot.
Chipmunk's off his level 1.
And then my turn.
I think Robert's seeing now he should have done Iron Man.
Try to KO that Iron Man, but you
Mhm.
got KO'd.
Yep.
Yeah, Robert has a good point. I'm an idiot.
That's a good point.
I am.
If things don't come up for him right here, he might be in trouble.
Rob's still
Well,
done 0 damage to him though.
I have to-
Robert's done 3
What was
damage with
that?
Shockwave.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Rob's still a long way from doing 20 damage though.
Yeah. He can buy.
I'll do the Heimdall. I will big entrance. And buy another
Volstagg. A Fandral.
Fandral.
Yeah.
Put it in my bag. And then I will do the Shockwave Global.
We need to tell him after this that he doesn't have to do
Uh,
both
Fandral
globals.
in my-
Because just any global, right?
And pass,
Yeah.
pass turn to you.
All right. 2, 4. All right.
Robert's got a Shockwave.
Let's get a chipmunk in here before
Mhm.
someone yells at me. I really need that to be on a burst. Do I risk it with my luck?
think he does.
I would leave it.
It does more damage to Robert than it does to him.
Yeah, he can
I'm
protect
good,
his stuff
man.
though.
Yell
Go
at
for
me.
it.
He's got to field it though.
Let's go for it.
He's got to field that destroyer.
Same side.
Ugh.
Alright. That sucks.
I know, but he loses what? A
Alright,
chipmunk token, he can still protect
I'm
one.
going to
Yeah.
field
Just-
my dude at level 2. I will protect my chipmunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then his psychic can't be
I
carried.
will go ahead and shockwave.
Yep, you're right.
Alright. And
Just
then-
Iron Man.
So my sidekick gets KO'd.
No, it doesn't. It's Spider, sir.
Oh, it doesn't because of spider. You're right. Even better.
Oh my God, Robert's just not paying attention.
But I need to do something
Yep.
Okay, so I have to attack with Destroyer. Well, I'll pass priority to you first.
I'll do the I will does the Samantha Wilson, do I have to do it, can I do it now? Prevent 1 damage? Do I have to wait for the instance damage?
I guess you have
Ben?
to wait till the instance. of
Instance.
damage, so there's nothing
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. Then I will wait. I'll pass back.
All right, then I have to attack with him, and I will attack with these 2 guys as well. Just because
Yeah.
sidekick. And Destroyer is now a 4/4 because he gets +1 when he attacks.
Yeah. I think I'm going to that's what, 6 going through?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna let it all through and prevent 1 of them.
Okay.
But using the Samantha Global. So that's gonna be 5 damage to me.
12.
All right. Would you have saved that sidekick?
At least this round's a little closer.
Maybe.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's closer that much longer, but
Oh, he's about to get a Fandral. 2 Fandrels.
With a dice game, it can just be
Oh, he's got Shockwave also. 3 damage on that.
5.
yeah.
I don't reroll all my sidekicks,
Two.
see if we can get some sidekicks.
Yeah.
But that's probably enough.
Level 2. I'm gonna do Shockwave. Do you 3 damage.
1, 2, 3, down to 7.
I think it's
That's
That's
game.
gonna be enough.
Wait.
Yeah.
I think I spent. Oh, I already spent this to field. Let's see. Haven't spent it yet. There we go.
There we go.
To level 1.
No,
4
what's the
left.
Jane Foster?
She's
Um,
2.
That's 6. So he's 1 short.
I will buy.
6.
Should we roll to some sidekicks?
Yep.
Unless there's a pump.
I think you
Yeah.
game either way.
I don't think there is a pump. No.
What do you got? 7. I don't. No, I don't have it. Only got 6 damage on the board.
Oh, do you? My bad.
Yeah.
You might as well just wait.
So I will do the Shockwave Global. And I'll attack with both Fandrils.
I'll block both of them. 4-3, 3-3.
Okay, so they're both gonna be KO'd.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. 2 in the
I
back.
think you could get them both alive.
Yeah, he has the shields.
Alright.
This is not looking good for Robert, though.
No.
No.
Are your Fandrils KO'd?
Yeah.
They were?
Yeah, because I forgot to. I didn't use the Arch Nemesis Global to buff their D, because I'm an idiot. Because they had
Oh,
3 defense and 4 defense, and he hit me.
Or
for
Sam
Don't know.
Wilson.
gotcha.
Or the Sam Wilson Global.
Yep.
So,
It's okay. I think you're gonna win anyway next round.
we'll see. What do you get? 3.
3-3. So that's a level 1, and that's a level 1.
They're all level
I
ones.
pay 2 to field.
You get a level 1
She came out on level 1 also.
Shockwave and he
Hold
wins.
on to this and pass priority.
I'm gonna do Shockwave Global. Draw and pep it
Yeah, I
up.
don't think he has it though.
Cool.
Yeah.
My turn.
Okay.
If he gets
All right.
Care-
At least
Character.
not a psychic, no?
1 in
Yeah.
6, or 1 in 7. Nope.
I mean, psychics are good right now.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. So he needs 3 energy to field right now.
Just these 2. Got them both, but I don't know if I have enough energy here.
It doesn't matter.
6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have 5. So
Field the biggest bodies and go.
not getting fielded. So he burns all 5 energy. Level 3, level 2, level 1. I'll push with all 3.
Pushing with 3 only.
Yeah, I still don't have 7.
Okay. I don't think my guys can do enough damage. Do any of
This
them have 3 defense?
this one does. This one does 3. It's 5-3.
Okay. Wait, 1 sec. Character die. Has defense.
Oh,
Twist attack. Okay. So which one has 3?
This one.
I can't see it. That's what I'm
Oh,
asking.
it's a 5-3. 5-3, 6-8, 6-5.
Okay, whichever one has
Oh,
3.
really?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
He's-
Sorry about
Rob's got to do everything he can to
Kill
keep
the
characters in the
spider,
field.
And then I'll just jump block the other 2.
that.
It didn't really matter. All my guys are getting KO'd, but spider does 3.
Yeah.
And actually, it doesn't matter because even if I did it, he would survive. Okay, clear. Garbage.
So he got 1 Fandral KO'd.
Jane Foster has 2 defense.
Oh. He needs that sidekick. He needs Spider. I think he just needs everything here.
2.
I would not reroll Billy Club. Billy Club doesn't keep him in the game.
Do it. Alright, so I gotta pay 2 to field Chipmunk Hunk.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
just
on level 3. I will pay 1 to field my sidekick. I will
Why did he pay 1 to field it?
pay Heimdall Global.
I don't know.
I will pay 1 to field Spider. He is
Why did you pay
3.
1 to field your sidekick?
I didn't pay 1 to field sidekick. Did I?
You said pay 1 to field Psychic, and you put it off to the side.
I paid 2 to field Chipmunk Hunk.
I think you
Then I
might.
paid 1 for a Heimdall with this. Okay, I think you're right. I to field that, and so I have this bolt. Okay.
I didn't even notice.
All right. At this point, I will pass priority and end my turn.
Yeah, got nothing.
I don't think it really mattered anyways, but
Didn't get Shockwave.
did he get it?
Got 2 shields.
He didn't get Shockwave. I think that's probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
Man, Shockwave would have been nice.
So Robert's got 3 blockers.
Okay.
And 2 shields.
That's what you want to do.
Yep.
Go Heimdall. And do the Shockwave Global to draw.
I'm going to tell him now. Matthew, when you Heimdall, you should have prepped. That's the global.
Oh, you're right. Right. So I will take that fist back.
Yep.
You're right. And got 7 on board. How much can you do?
Robert can only block 3, so block.
Yeah, but he's got 2.
With
Yep.
these 4.
Let Iron Man through take 2.
Oh, wait, pull him back so you can see.
There we go. All right. So your highest guy is a 6'5".
6'5", 6'8".
6'5", 6'8". All right. I'm gonna block.
You have to block the Fandrils with one of the Fandrils with a spider, yeah.
Is it highest? It's highest purchase cost.
Highest purchase cost.
Okay, so spider will block the 6'5", and then I will chump block the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will. Can't let all of it through. I will block with the. I will block the Fandral with my Chipmunk Hunk.
Mm-hmm.
I will let the Iron Man through and prevent 2 of the damage with my 2 shields.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down to 5. And all my guys are KO'd.
That's the best Rob could hope for.
All right.
Probably.
All right.
It's...
Just dragging this game out for everybody. That's what's going on here.
This is not riveting. This is not riveting.
Oh,
if
man.
you want to know how to prolong your misery, this is how you do it, guys. It was an expensive Chipmunk Hunk for me.
I mean, there's just no way Rob's going to do 12.
Yeah.
You need to reroll Psychics as well.
He has to be able to field everything, and it doesn't matter.
Got 2.
That's why you reroll for Psychics.
I'm not gonna
Yep.
forfeit.
Yep.
I'm not gonna call it. We're gonna go
We're going to play every...
down to the wire. I'm gonna pay 2 to field my Chipmunk Hunk. I will pay 1 to field my Destroyer.
He just lets his Destroyer go through, right?
Yep.
Heimdall for 2. And I got all these energies that aren't gonna do me no good anyways. What can I buy? 1, 2, 3.
Don't have to buy, Robert.
Do 4.
Save the shield.
One of your things.
Arch Nemesis.
That thing. Yep, that's the one. Hold on to these 2 guys, and then I pass priority to you.
And pass back.
I have to attack with Destroyer for 4. He's a 4/4.
He's a 4/4. I'll block him with the Thor and knock him out.
All right.
Well, you can do that.
And that will
Yeah.
end my turn.
Yeah, it didn't matter. And the guy's knocked out, so no blocker and didn't do any damage.
So you have a
Good point. Good point.
Chipmunk in the field.
Yeah, that's game already, man.
Yeah.
Let's play it out. We gotta play it out. I tell Chris all the time.
That's when you have 30 overcrushing damage on me.
I I know it's a little different when it's the other
He
side.
has pretty much 30 over crushing damage right here. Let's be real.
All right, I did not get the shockwave,
To do the 3 damage.
so. All right, and then that should do it because then I just push.
Yep.
All
And I
right.
pay 2 shields to prevent all of it and automatically win the game.
Yes, and I knew that was going to be my undoing. At Samantha Wilson Global.
Good game, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good luck to you in the future. Thank you for putting this thing on. This has been a lot of fun.
No problem, man. It's been awesome. I'm glad Truby was able to get this done.
Oh yeah.
The draft cube, that was awesome.
Yes,
That's
I
really
hope
cool.
I hope that there's another one coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll be doing another one. It won't be Thor, I'll tell you that much.
It's just a long walk in the mud, is what it is.
Yeah, I don't.
Or you draft the Hulk and just win.
Yeah.
Not necessarily win.
Yeah, not necessarily. Yeah.
I did beat a Hulk team. My
You
one
did?
win came against the Hulk team.
Yes, I played him the very next game and he beat me. But it was not.
Ah.
It was not that. I mean, it was close. We were down to turns.
Yeah.
And he just got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew,
That answer to it.
we were going to tell you earlier about the global thing, but every single time we could have, it just wouldn't have made a difference because you had enough energy to do what you needed to.
Yeah.
But we thought at that point it was the best point to tell you that because it made a difference right then.
Yeah. No, I just didn't even think of it. You know, there were two separate things in my head, and so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're used to playing it a certain way, and then you don't really think about it because you're not used to having Heimdall. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, that's no problem. So, what are your guys, Robert? What's your thoughts on the beating that you just took?
No, sir, I don't like it. No, it was good. He had a really good team, and it's just a beat stick, dude. Just constantly.
Yeah,
it's somebody the whole time. That's what you got to do with that team.
It's a slow machine, but once it gets going, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ben, do you have anything for them?
You had a good draft, sir.
I guess Ben doesn't. Well, here's.
Do you want me to do anything this time?
Let me turn up the volume. Real quick, 1 moment. Hold on.
Turn up the volume. Dance. Oh, that's pump up the volume.
Yeah.
We don't want to get sued.
Okay, if you want to do that right now, go ahead.
Do what?
The outro.
Oh, I was just gonna say, were y'all screaming at me to buy anything? Right, I was just gonna get destroyed.
More sidekicks, basically.
Yeah, more sidekicks.
Should have rolled for more.
Isn't that just the way?
Yeah.
Forgot to pay the fielding costume. You know.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Sidekicks. Oh my God.
I think you were too concerned
For the
about the Chipmunk Honk, bro. Like that Chipmunk Honk does not work with your team, so I like.
It does not.
Not with Shockwave.
No, so I go out of your way. Just try and get Spider and get as many sidekicks out as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yep. Well, we learned something today.
Oh, I've been learning a ton. I've not piloted this team super well the first couple of rounds, so
I think you're doing good, man.
I'm figuring it out.
You figured out how good that fan rule was. That's, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's the important thing. All right, so that's going to go ahead and do it for us here at Chris and Rob Game Room. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter and join our conversations on Discord. The links to each are in the description below. And also, last but not least, be sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for hanging out.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.